Welcome students. Welcome again to my another new lecture. I am Muhammad Thanbir Ahmed, lecturer, Department of Civil Engineering, World University of Bangladesh. In today's lecture, we will discuss about timber and its types, advantages of timber over other materials, typical cross-section of a timber, comparison between sap and hardwood, annual ring formation, defects of timber, marketable form of timber or conversion of timber, seasoning of timber, and measurement of trees. Timber. Any wood which is used in engineering construction is termed as timber. Timber is the primary materials of engineering construction since the earliest time. Trees are the medium to get timber. Despite of the fact that it has been largely superseded by steel and concrete in certain classes of structures, the utilization of timber for structural and commercial purposes is very large. Types. According to the manner of growth, trees are two types. They are exogenous trees and endogenous trees. Exogenous trees. Exogenous trees or exogens increase in diameter by the annual formation between the old wood and the bark of a layer of new wood which envelops the entire living portion of the trees. So we can say exogenous trees expand or growth in both laterally and longitudinally. For example, teak, shal, etc. Practically, all classes of commercially important timbers are derived from trees of this group, endogenous trees. They expand or grow mainly in longitudinally. For example, bamboo, cone, etc. Most endogens are small plants like paddy, corn, sugarcane, etc. But others like the bamboo, cane and the palms have some value as a source of engineering materials. Advantages of timber over other materials. Timber can be easily worked with tools of any size and can take a good polish. It is comparatively stronger than other materials commonly used when considered in proportion to weight. It can be used both load-bearing and non-load-bearing members in structures, and structural connections can be made very easily. Timber construction is very economic because even a small piece can be utilized in one way or the other and therefore minimizing waste. Used as furniture, decorative purposes, has a low thermal conductivity. It is durable if properly treated and carefully protected. Mostly used as plywood, veneers, laminated boards, batten boards as industrial timber. And this is the typical cross-section of a timber. The outermost portion of this cross-section is called bark, which we commonly known as skin. And this is the sapwood, which has growth newly. And this transverse rays is called medullary rays or transverse septa. And this is the pith, heart or medulla, which is the main part of a tree and it carries the maximum strength of the trees. This bold line is the hardwood or duramen, and these are the annual rings, which denotes the growth period or age of the trees. Sapwood. The newly formed light color wood is called sapwood. On the other hand, the most old dark color wood is called hardwood. So we can say the living elements of the tree are called sapwood and the dead elements are called hardwood. There is usually a sharp line of demarcation between the sapwood and the hardwood. Distinguish between sap and hardwood. Sapwood is mostly newly formed cell. On the other hand, hardwood is old and dead cell. It is light in color, it is dark in color. Sapwood decomposes easily, but hardwood is less decomposable due to the presence of resin. It is more moisture content, it has less moisture content. It is light in weight, but it is dense. Annual ring formation. Trees grow rapidly in spring due to the available food, but in summer, the growth of the tree is reduced. For this reason, the tree's growth in spring has light colored and the tree's growth in summer season has dark color. Due to this variation of color, an annual ring is formed in 1 year, which is known as annual ring. Defects of timber. These are the natural defects. First one is knots. Actually, this happens at the base of the branches and the shape may be like this. This is twisted fibers and this happens due to the compressive stress. Shakes. In the cross section of a timber, if any irregular shape is found other than the regular elements, these are called shakes. The common shakes are as like as cup shake and this star shake. This is called the rind galls. Actually, it is the abnormal growth of a trees. Artificial defects. Artificial defects may be warping, splitting and cracking, defects due to fungal action, and defects due to insects and worms. Marketable form of timber or conversion of timber. The preparation of timber from felled trees by trimming of branches, removing the bark, cutting and sawing to convert it into marketable forms is called conversion. Some principal marketable forms are as follows. Log. It is trunk of trees obtained after removal of branches. Pole. Long round logs of woods whose diameter usually greater than 200 mm. Plank. A parallel sided pieces of timber, thickness usually less than 50 mm but width greater than 50 mm. Board. It is a plank whose thickness less than 50 mm but width is greater than 150 mm. Batten. It is also a plank whose breadth and thickness both will be greater than 50 mm. Dill. It is also a plank which is 1.5 to 2 inches in thickness but width less than 9 inches. Seasoning of timber. Before use of timber, we need seasoning. Seasoning is the process of drying sap and moisture of timber. The main purpose of seasoning is to dry the sap wood and to reduce the moisture content of timber. Methods of seasoning. The most common method of seasoning are natural seasoning, artificial seasoning, and water seasoning. Objectives of seasoning. To bring timber to a state of equilibrium moisture content. To reduce weight of timber to facilitate transportation and handling. To make timber durable and more resistant to decay due to fungal action. To make timber strong, hard, and stiff. To dry sapwood and to reduce moisture. To make timber more suitable for polishing and pointing works. Measurement of trees. The specific gravity of actual wood fiber of all species is 1.5. Timber is usually measured in volume. The most common methods for measurement of tree is volume of log or volume of tree in cubic feet is 0.2618 into d1 square plus d2 square plus d1 into d2 into L divided by 144, where d1 and d2 are the two end diameters in inch and L is the length of the log in feet. That is the end of our today's lecture. Thank you everyone.